With Republic Day coming a day after the weekend, I'm sure most of you must have been enjoying the long weekend, and with all the stuff they put on TV channels which you can't really change because your father really won't let you have the remote control, I'm sure you need a break. Patriotism has a lot of form. One doesn't need to be a revolutionary in order to show that feeling. Saying that, here are the top 5 movies that you should watch during the Republic Day and feel good about being right where you are because you deserve to feel good. Swades. To put it simply, this film is a masterpiece. Just artists working on their craft. A film that will pull on your heartstrings because of its simple yet earnest filmmaking. Even though its runtime of more than 3 hours might discourage the current generation who have the attention span of a 2-year-old who need to check their phone every 5 seconds. Ooh, I've got a new follower. Despite all that, the characters of Mohan Bhargav, Kaveri Amma, and the members of the whole Charanpur village will keep you invested for the whole 200 minutes. Most of the working class Indians could see a tiny image of themselves in Mohan. Not because we are all NASA employees. Indians, huh? But because at some part in our lifetime we do leave our homes in order for better lives. And once back, do get the feeling of alienation after a certain period of time. So they puts forth questions and make the audience ponder as to what is really home. Watch it on Netflix and cry your heart out. Lakshya. A coming-of-age story disguised as a war drama, this still underappreciated film was really misinterpreted by the audience. Lakshya was the second directorial effort of Farhan Akhtar after the massive success of Dil Chahta Hai, which starred Hrithik Roshan, who before this movie basically ventured in the typical romantic dramedy genre which the Indian movie industry is known for. These might be the reasons that the audience were expecting a different product altogether from these two. It was the wigs, wasn't it? Those damn wigs. After all these years, it has gained a cult status as it resonated with the wallflower audience in the country, but the film still needs more attention in the context of the movie history for its great acting and direction. It's available on both Netflix and Amazon Prime. A Wednesday. Set to take place on a Wednesday, hence the name. I know, mind-blowing observation skills. Thank you. Please don't stand up. Please don't close the video. This frantically paced thriller, fantastically directed by Neeraj Pandey, who perfected his to-the-point storytelling in his next 2 movies, Baby and Special 26, sadly altered his style a little in further movies but came right back to form to my delight with Special Ops, featuring the tremendous character actor KK Menon. If you can't really give 3 odd hours of your day to previous entries, then I'll highly recommend this gem of a movie which has a runtime of 1 hour and 43 minutes and features legendary actors in Anupam Kher and Nasiruddin Shah and also the undervalued Jimmy Shergill. Buy or rent it on YouTube. Rang De Basanti. This film has a special place in my heart, but when it came out, I didn't really understood what the movie was really trying to tell. Because of its unusual storytelling, many have sadly misinterpreted the movie and even condemned the ending of the movie as controversial, which the director Rakesh Om Prakash Mehra himself recall as not being an act of heroism by the characters, but rather a poetic end to their journey who saw their own country being enslaved by not the British, rather by their own people. With a stellar cast featuring Aamir Khan, Siddharth and Sharman Joshi among others. It's a well-rounded film that gets better with each viewing. Catch it on Netflix. Razi. Razi has a lot of flaws, the over-expository dialogues and its runtime being one of those, but with a fantastic cast of actors and a director that came right after the success of her last film, Talwar, the film has great character arcs and plot points, namely the Alia Bhatt's character having to balance a fine margin in being the daughter-in-law, trying to fit into her new surroundings, and her learning the ropes being the spy and not trying to die. Alia Bhatt mixes the right amount of vulnerability and assertiveness in her actions that makes it very clear that her character is not a seasoned spy and is just figuring out the solutions to the problems as they come. A big shout out should also go to Jaideep Ahlawat, who just steals the show in this 2018 film. You can watch Razi on Amazon Prime. Now, sound it off on the comment section which movies you like to watch during the Republic Day. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel as I post weekly content in this channel. This is your friendly neighborhood Benjamin, and you stay classy, people.